My name is Darvis Simms. I'm a 6-time world powerlifting champion. And today I'm going to share with you my favorite routine for increasing the strength of my squat. First, I find an aerobic step and I place some risers under it to the height to where when my butt hits the bench, the crease of my hips fall just below my knees. And I do 8 reps. So find yourself a weight in which you can comfortably do 8 reps. I have 225 on the bar. Next, I increase the weight by about 20%. Now, one of the keys to a good squat is bracing, getting a stiff upper back as soon as you come out of the rack. And foot placement is very important. Now, I place my feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, with my left on the left foot. My toes are turned to about 11 o'clock, and on my right foot, my toes are turned to about 1 o'clock. So I do this for 8 reps. Next, I use some resistance bands and I tie them to the attachment on the squat rack, on the power rack, and I place them on the bar. Now, these resistance bands are about 50 pounds at the top of this squat, about 50 pounds of resistance at the top of my squat. I'm pretty tall, so I'm about 6'1". Now, I like to use resistance bands because they teach you to explode all the way through your squat, especially from the bottom all the way to the top. Because the higher you squat, the more resistance that band provides to you. So I've got about 100 pounds more resistance at the top of this squat. I do this for about 5 reps. Next, I add 20 more pounds to this squat, and I've got a total of about 295 pounds plus 100 pounds of resistance at the top of this squat. I do this for 5 reps. So this is my second set, and this is 5 reps at about 295 pounds, like I said, plus 100 pounds of resistance from the bands at the top. Next, I'll finish off this routine with 315 pounds, and I go for 8 reps. And this is going to feel light to you after you use the bands, because your muscles, the muscle fibers, your fast twitch muscle fibers are ready to explode. So watch how easy this 315 looks. Now, I'll do this routine for 4 weeks, and every week I try to increase the weight by 10% on each set. Do this routine, and I guarantee you the strength and power in your squat will increase. Subscribe to my channel as I share with you more of my powerlifting techniques.